It was easy for her to judge, to point out what others were doing wrong, to call out their mistakes, to critique their shortcomings, all while ignoring the ones hiding inside of her own heart. Because spiritual blind spots look harmless, but they are dangerous. They sound holy. I'm just helping. They feel justified. They need correction. But blind spots can destroy more than sin ever could, because they make us believe we're fine, when we're actually drifting. This is the story of Monica Ellison, a woman who could see everyone's faults, except her own, until God held up a mirror she could no longer avoid. Inspired by Matthew 7-3. Why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? This is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Monica Ellison was respected, or at least, people acted like they respected her. She was the unofficial watchdog of her church's women's ministry. If someone's dress was too tight, she noticed. If someone's child was too loud, she commented. If a new member didn't look saved, she whispered. At a Sunday fellowship brunch, she leaned in toward her friend Sherry. Girl, I don't know why they let Jasmine sing. She's too worldly. It's written all over her. Sherry forced a tight smile. Maybe she's growing? Monica shook her head. We need standards. I just call it like I see it. But she couldn't see the pride brewing inside her own heart. Later that week during Bible study, the pastor taught on humility and self-examination. He read, "Why do you notice the speck in your brother's eye, but fail to see the beam in your own?" A few heads turned towards Monica. She didn't notice or didn't care. She whispered. Some people really need this message. As she scribbled judgmental notes in her journal, her phone buzzed. A text from her teenage daughter, Mia. Mom, can we talk tonight? It's important. Monica rolled her eyes. This girl always wants to talk about her feelings. Even at home, she rarely reflected inward. To her, everyone else was the problem. The next Sunday, Monica was asked to help plan the upcoming women's conference. She walked into the planning room confidently, clipboard ready, opinions locked and loaded. As soon as the meeting started, she critiqued everything. I don't think she should lead prayer. That song choice isn't anointed. Who approved this theme? It's too shallow. An uncomfortable silence filled the room. The ministry leader, Sister Denise, finally spoke. Monica, you have a sharp eye, but sometimes it cuts instead of helps. Monica stiffened. Are you saying I'm wrong? I'm just trying to help this ministry stay on track. But the truth was beginning to push against her walls. That evening, Monica came home to find her daughter crying quietly at the dining table. Mia, what's wrong? Mia hesitated, then finally said, Mom, you're always pointing out what everyone else does wrong. But you never see how harsh you are. You criticize me. You criticize people at church. It hurts. I don't feel safe talking to you anymore. Monica's breath caught. Her daughter, the one she thought she was training in righteousness, felt judged instead of loved. Monica stepped back, shaken. She tried to defend herself. I'm just trying to help you be better. But Mia stood up, tears streaming. It doesn't feel like help, Mom. It feels like you think you're better than everyone." Her words didn't cut. They exposed. That night, Monica couldn't sleep. So she sat on the floor of her bedroom, Bible open. The same verse from service echoed in her mind. "Why beholdest thou the mote in thy brother's eye?" Slowly, painfully, she replayed her words, her comments, her attitude, her pride. She whispered brokenly, "Lord, I thought I was helping, but I've been hurting people. Show me my blind spots, even the ones I don't want to see." Tears touched the pages. She finally saw herself clearly. The next morning, Monica knocked on Mia's bedroom door. "Mia, can we talk?" Her voice cracked. "I'm sorry. I've been judgmental, harsh. I haven't listened. I haven't loved like Jesus would." Mia's eyes softened. She hugged her mother tightly. Later that week, Monica asked to meet with Sister Denise and the women's team. They were shocked as she said, "I need to repent. I've been critical and prideful. From now on, I'll build, not tear down." Some cried. Some hugged her. A few who once avoided her smiled warmly. God had restored what judgment had damaged. Spiritual blind spots are dangerous because they make us experts at seeing others while remaining blind to ourselves. But when God holds up the mirror, it's not to shame us. It's to heal us. Monica Ellison's story reminds us, correction without humility becomes criticism. Discernment without love becomes destruction. But when our hearts are surrendered, God clears our vision. Where do you feel God might be revealing a blind spot in your life? Comment, "Search me, Lord," if you're ready to let Him reveal it, in the comments section down below. And please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you can walk with us through every new episode. Together, let's keep spreading the truth that changes hearts. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time, judge less, reflect more, love deeper, and remember, the truth is always in the tale.